Hey everybody, here again, another one. Today I'm here to check out that should be illegal. So yeah, whether or not this is admirable or about to get real weird, let's see what the heck's about to happen.
Drones, overweight kids, having a gag reflex. There are plenty of things that should be illegal, so here are 8 things we need to ban. Number 1, boomers. Boomers inherited
What,
DLC
old
perks,
people?
cheap homes, high-paying jobs, women who couldn't talk back. Now the game's on hard mode and they're hoarding all the resources. Well, I'm tired of fighting for scraps in this capitalist sandbox. Unplug your controller, Gramps. It's time you let someone else play. Your save file's corrupted. You don't have much longer anyway. Besides, what's the point of sticking around when your hitbox is doubled, inputs are lagging, and you can't install a simple update? The only reason you're at the top of the leaderboard is because you're camping spawn points. So why don't you do us all a favor and log out? Your perks are wasted on a character that's AFK half the time. Also, I'm a little concerned your joystick has been drifting towards some of the Roblox players. That game is way too young for you, Pops. So how about you hand over your loot before I boot you from server? Number 2, fat children. Is there anything more disgusting than fat children?
That is
Both
insane.
annoying and greasy? Oh, throw that KFC bucket in the dumpster. It's not like anyone's gonna miss them. Not even predators. Diddlers are into fresh meat, not pork chops. You think they want to throw out their lower back hauling away your extra baggage? No. There are plenty of snacks that don't come in bulk.
Insane.
Or perhaps I'm being too hard on kids when it's clearly their parents' fault. You can't give a child a monster and be shocked when he turns into a monster. Sugar isn't a reward. It's a punishment. It sets your kid up for a lifetime of insulin meds and being left on red. No one's swiping right on Captain Cellulite. And don't give me that my child doesn't eat vegetables. Eat it!
That's a
Eat
big
it, you fat
dude.
fuck, or I'm turning off the Wi-Fi! What do you know? It worked. Turns out threats are an effective parenting technique. Number 3.
Dang, I mean, I've been a fat guy. I still am, but I'll still eat healthy food. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Like, trust me, I'm definitely still trying health thing in order. And the thing is, I always have like health options available because I like cafeteria at my college always has a solid fruit sections, got grilled things. It's always got health options. The thing is, you just also gotta fight the urge not to eat the French fries that's always being replenished, or what's another, or the unlimited chicken parmesan they sometimes have. Like, you gotta understand, some of this stuff is harder than it looks, because there's always something there that's like above the others in terms of like taste. So it's harder to not get the other things than it is to just get the other like health options. And I think the health options taste fine and everything. It's just the unlimited chicken parmesan, man. You just can't pass it up. It's haunting. It's evil. It's evil.
3, motorcycles. Motorcycles are for people who think
What?
airbags
Oh
and
yeah.
seatbelts are overrated.
I remember that one South Park episode.
Not when you're driving on a public road,
Bike
Jerry. This ain't
Curious.
Mario
That
Kart.
was
I don't wanna be
hilarious.
dodging road green shells because you hit a banana. And it's not just dangerous, it's reckless. Especially when you strap a child, or worse, a dog to the back. Yeah, he looks cute in his Whittle helmet, but I don't think it's gonna stop him from painting new lines in the road. And why do bikes even have turn signals? Giving a motorcycle a blinker is like giving Nick Cannon a condom. They're not gonna use it, so what's the point?
Not
and
Nick,
every time I
man.
see one swerving in and out of lanes, I just want to give him a little stop it. If you use your blinker, it's not manslaughter. Turns out your traffic cheat code didn't work against my Honda Civic boss. And can we stop saying it was a tragedy at the funeral? Poor decisions lead to poor outcomes, Deb. Maybe if Billy wasn't live streaming wheelies, his body wouldn't be trending. Number 4, women who don't eat eggplants. I used to think if you
What?
don't go down, I don't go down. But now it's if you don't go down, then hey, what's your friend Maria up
Oh,
to?
I
She's
get it.
Mexican. She's already used to doing
I don't
the
know
job
why
that
it took me like
Americans
5
refuse
business
do.
days to
Call me
process
old-fashioned,
that.
but cop and dome is foreplay in my book. If I'm gonna do 95% of the work, then your throat can do the other 5%. Beauty is pain. It's
I mean,
not my fault you look
yeah,
gorgeous
I
on
guess
your
that
knees.
is
And listen,
fair.
I'm a nice
Oh,
guy. I always
all
throw
things
down the pillow
considered.
first. Your throne awaits, my lady. I'm into submissive girls. Don't king shame me. I don't care if you hate doing it. You think I like going to
Like, okay, let's be adults here. If you're an adult, like, just be realistic with me. If what he said is correct, I'm not like, if you do most of the work, you could at least do that little of a task. If that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I can understand where that comes from, but as far as it being illegal, that may be a stretch, but I feel like you should at least do some work in the action of doing it, if I may say. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I never done it, and I don't plan to do it for a good amount of time until I get the ring, you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, I mean, I could see where that logic is.
The Thanksgiving sober? No, but I do it because I love you. And nothing says you love me like. Number 5, corporate
How did
surveillance.
I know
If
it
Drake
was coming?
spies through a preteen's window, then that's a crime. But if Google does it, well, that's just business. One gets a restraining order, while the
That's
other gets
just
stock
business is
options. See,
crazy.
privacy isn't dead, just monetized. Stalking is now on capitalism's default mode, and morals can be toggled off. You over here worried about closing your blinds as Alexa's eavesdropping on your late night breakup. Now every ad is for tissues and how to get away with it ebooks. Turns out your heartbreak
Wow.
isn't just emotional, it's profitable. Every tear you shed becomes another data point in their marketing strategy. And here's the kicker. They're not just selling you products. They're selling you solutions to problems they created. Flooding your feed with thirst traps,
Yeah,
knowing
that is-
damn well
that's-
your ex
that
is
is
only one
true.
glance away from going nuclear. They create the chaos, then sell you the exact items you need
animation.
in order to deal with it. Number 6, drones. In America, you could buy a drone, some duct tape, and a rifle, all from
You
Walmart.
know what's
It's part of
crazy? I don't normally agree with this guy on a lot of stuff, but it seems like in this one, he is for the, for like the later, the, from, like the, I understand. The first few may have been out of line, but these last few, I've in some way agreed to some.
Their new slogan, save money.
As
Kill
far as it
better.
being illegal, it's
Walmart.
still a
Seriously,
stretch,
how are drones
but
still
there's
legal? They're
there's
like budget
some
grenades for
admirability
hormonal
to some of
teens.
these.
All it takes is one tea bag, and now Billy's calling in a real-life airstrike. Oh, but you're a hobbyist, not a terrorist. Well, try explaining that to Homeland Security when your low battery shuts down the power grid. Even if your gear is working perfectly, have you heard of this thing called wind? Think of it like divine RNG. One gust and God is smiting that kiddie pool. And drones have made stalking way too easy. Why hide in the
Yes.
bushes when you can just hover over the bus stop? Restraining order? No, that's for Thomas. This is Botanist. Can't convict a robot. Besides, he's already 200 feet away. Now, if you excuse me, Botanist and I have a play date to supervise. Number 7, billboards. What is a billboard?
guy
An
is
advertisement
insane.
scene while driving? Driving! Where the difference between this and this is severe consequences? Might as well be advertising death. Don't look at the road. Look at me. Are accident attorneys just a self-fulfilling prophecy? Hey, how did you find us? Through my windshield. What can you not put on a
Wow.
billboard? The law says content can't be overly distracting, but what the hell does that mean? Isn't the point of a billboard to distract you from the road? Don't look at that family of 4. Look at
That
this
is fair.
20-foot whore. What if I had a billboard that would randomly light up at night with, "Hey, do you want to offend your family?" Well, now you can at offensiveswag.com. Number 8,
Wow,
parents
merch
filming
plug.
content with their kids. Working at 9 years old is illegal, unless your parent is the boss. Labor laws don't exist in this household, so how about you
Yeah,
stuff
I can
mango
see
in the
this.
box and let's try this again.
It depends on the motive and the content. When it comes to motive, if it's literally just naturally you doing stuff with your want to do stuff as a family on camera, that's it's fine as long as the kid like wants to do it at the same time. Like it's different if you force them to be a part of family activities. Like that's just a whole nother thing. But if you all genuinely like doing stuff together as a family on camera, then by all means, like all power to the family. You know what I mean? But if it's what this pause screen suggests, yeah, this is the problem.
But you're hurting him. No! You're hurting him with your terrible acting! Remember, parents, you can't hit your kids, but you can torture them. They're basically slaves in your content farm. You control when they
Wow.
eat, when they sleep, and when they work. Hustle, Billy! Prove you're not a complete failure! Off shifts? No, you mean brainstorming time. If you're not producing, then what are you even doing in this family? What? Every time you're on screen, the views tank. So how about you start thinking of some ideas of why we should keep you? Parents, it's not hard to manipulate your kids. All it takes is humiliation and fear. Tear down their
Wow.
self-esteem and make sure they never feel safe. You don't need to set up cameras everywhere. You just gotta make them think there are cameras everywhere. A jump scare could come at them at any moment. If a 9-year-old's panic attack gets 10
Who was
million
that?
viewers everywhere, a jump scare could come at them at any
Is that Ed Sheeran? Is that Ed Sheeran? Why is it Ed Sheeran?
If a 9-year-old's panic attack gets 10 million views, is that child abuse or good
Is that a
content?
real video?
Some art is horror, right? Think about it. Some art is horror. Like, you might think this video is horrifying, and if you do, good! My art couldn't be more throbbing. So for everyone left, let's pull down the colored curtains and get even darker. Never buy your kids toys, only props. No, you don't get to play with them. Toys are for kids who don't hate mommy! Remind them they're always on the clock.
Hey, how old were y'all when y'all stopped getting toys? I feel like I stopped getting toys when I was around like, I don't know, 12 years old, maybe, or something. The thing is, I kind of get toys now, if you want to call them toys. Like I got an Infinity Gauntlet that my dad gave me on my 18th birthday. I'd also get other like things like that, but I haven't been able to afford them in a while. So hey, call it what you will, but I enjoy these nerd props.
I don't hear any thinking in there. And never forget to record therapy. You think your cousin is hot? What? Everyone,
What?
Billy wants to tap fam. If you're
Not
lucky,
the
that
mom
breakdown might
recording.
trend. People love watching others get hurt. We used to have gladiator games, and now we have inbreeding claims. Either way, you're tuning in to watch someone truly suffer. Pain fuels engagement, which leads to views, which brings in money. It's not exploitation, it's collaboration with a little bit of gaslighting. So remember, everyone,
Wow.
we're a team, okay? And teammates help each other. Don't think of it like you're working, but if you shake the camera again, I'm gonna shake you, Stephanie. Yes, keep crying. Your tears at Papa's funeral paid for this trip. You're worthless. We want to abort you. I wish that cream
What?
pie would go bye-bye. Yes. So those are 8 things that should be illegal. If you want to see 7 more, then click this link right up here. And if you're hungry for more ignorance, then
This man
subscribe
made
to my
more?
second channel, Offending All Day, where I can spend all day filling your boredom hole with my frothy nonsense. Who needs candy when you have an iPhone dangling from a drone? Come on. Just a little closer.
Wow.
Parents, remember, it's no longer your failure. It's now their failure. Either they achieve your dreams or get left at Denny's again. But sometimes you gotta dial back
Could have
the
at least
fear
been
and
Applebee's.
really crank up the humiliation. Why am I always the panda? Because no one's watching you for your smile, Billy. Now dance before you go extinct. At least Drake's not advertising therapy. I mean, he would if it would get you alone in
God's
a room with
plan
him.
is
Looks like I
insane.
win, Ken. Can't fly a drone over an airport. Okay, well what about a middle school? You're gonna tell me one is up to no good and the other isn't? I'm trying to watch a movie and all I hear is Billy struggling to breathe. But location data isn't tied to your name. Bro, if someone is driving to every middle school in the area and back to Beverly Hills, I'm
Hey, speaking of movies, is anybody gonna see Thunderbolts this Friday? I'm actually gonna see it with a couple of friends and cousins of mine. I actually am interested to see this movie. Like, from what I've heard, it's gonna be
pretty sure we could figure out who it is. You
not
ruined
Drake and the
my
White
life!
Van.
Finally, Jesus, 25 minutes to crank out one tear. What the hell are you looking at, Tommy? You're up next in 3, 2, 1.
Run, Tommy.
You know what you want to do.
This freaking guy in his moaning gets me every freaking time. I don't know why. Oh, but anyway, that was it for this guy. Just another video. Even though, like, dang near 60% of his reasoning for some of these is actually, you know, it's true. Like, you know, some of this stuff is always stupid, like it always is, but there is some admirability to some of these topics. So I can't blame him for that. But hey, I guess that was it for this one. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. And God bless.